Welcome to Georgia. This underrated and mysterious country will surprise you with so many fascinating destinations. The pandemic has really been challenging for the past year, which is why I am thrilled to be able to travel again. And the first country on my list, the land of ancient cities and the birthplace of wine, Georgia. Watch the video until the end and enjoy my journey into this beautiful nation. But wait, where actually is Georgia? It's a very unique nation that sits between Europe and Asia. It's also a former Soviet republic. Georgia is home to the Caucasus Mountain, villages and Black Sea beaches. Let's not wait any longer. Here are the most unique and amazing places to see in Georgia in 2021. Just a disclaimer, to see most of Georgia, you'd have to drive around a lot. And don't forget to get your walking shoes ready, cause you're in for a lot of walking. The first place on every tourist list is definitely Tbilisi, the capital city. Watch our vlog here where I explore just about anything and everything about this wonderful city, including the old town, Narikala fortress, and so much more. Moving on to the other stunning places the country of Georgia has in store, let's go for a little drive and visit the mountains of Kazbegi. Kazbegi is another one of the must-see places in Georgia. As you journey through this area, you will pass through Jinvali water reservoir. This hydroelectric dam features stunning azure-colored water and panoramic views. Tourists wouldn't miss taking a selfie in this place. Few minutes away from the reservoir, you will be transported into the past by visiting the Ananuri fortress complex. The complex is one of the best protected monuments in Georgia. It was also used as a residence by the Georgian royals in the 13th century. Before we headed up to our next destination, we stopped by a roadside authentic Georgian restaurant, Ori Aragvi restaurant. The menu is an impressive list of Georgian cuisine that, according to the owner, even the Georgian president has come all the way to dine. This restaurant not only offers great Georgian food and beer, but also has a fantastic view of the mountains and lush green landscapes. Speaking about iconic, the Russia-Georgia monument will be one of the most memorable destinations you will see in Georgia. Built in 1983, it aims to celebrate the ongoing friendship between Soviet Georgia and Soviet Russia. Yeah, and just right behind me, standing there, you have a Russia-Georgian monument. The monument will fascinate you not only with its structure, but also with a mural that depicts the scenes of Georgian and Russian history inside it. Tourists can take endless selfies and photos with the mountain views. At the same time, they could snack on either fresh fruits or fried potatoes sold by the locals, or even have a Georgian barbecue in the nearby restaurant. Situated at an elevation of 2,170 meters, the Gergeti Trinity Church may not be the easiest place to go due to its distance and road challenges, but I guarantee you that this destination is truly one of the best. The church was built in the 14th century and is known as one of the symbols of Georgia. It overlooks beautiful, huge snow-capped mountains and is just a magical place in itself. Borjomi is unlike anything you've seen so far in Georgia. It's a lovely city where the locals come once a year for rejuvenation due to the clean air and the amazing nature. This area is well known for its mineral water springs, which you can actually taste in the Borjomi Central Park. The taste is really unique and filled with natural minerals that some locals believe to have healing capabilities. In the town area, you will find lots of locals proposing tours of the Borjomi mountains and landscapes, either with an electric car or a Georgian customized buggy. Try to find a good deal and head to visit the mountains, where you will pass by a rather unique amusement park where you can ride the Ferris wheel. It wasn't the most fun looking as it dates back to the Soviet era, but is really exciting and quite scary and brings you back decades. It still has its own charm, which tourists can appreciate. And don't forget to go for a quick trek of the area and get up close to the Georgian scenery. Finally, let's travel to the most unique destination in Georgia, the Vardzia cave city. This is one of my favorite places. So guys, finally we made it to the Vardzia cave complex. It's just right behind me. It's mesmerizing. We need to go and explore it. You need about 4 to 5 hours to reach Vardzia from Tbilisi. We know the drive may be scary in some parts due to the road conditions and remoteness of the place, but to see this cave city in the flesh is purely magical. This place has completely fascinated me, thinking about how the ancient Georgians constructed this complex network of caves back in the 12th century. And here is the entrance to the monastery. We should keep quiet here. In its prime, the cave city had more than 6,000 rooms that served all kinds of purposes, such as sleeping quarters, chapels and wine cellars. Sadly, an earthquake destroyed most of the complex and shaved away half of the cliff, which had exposed the cave's inner workings. Today, Vardzia is an active monastery and a popular pilgrimage site. When hiking the caves of Vardzia, make sure to wear non-skid sneakers and bring refillable water tumblers. Water fountains are available in many parts of the complex. Straight from the mountain. Really fresh and refreshing. So, just right behind me is the Chronicles of Georgia sculpture. It is quite amazing and impressive. It's very, very big. I don't know if you can get the size of this sculpture. And it is dedicated to the 300th anniversary of the Georgian statehood. One of the most fascinating and visually striking places in Georgia got to be the Katskhi pillar, which is one of the highest and perhaps the most isolated church and monastery in the world. It sits at the top of a natural limestone monolith at a height of 130 feet. It lies 200 kilometers west of Georgia's capital city, Tbilisi. But getting there is no easy task, and unfortunately I couldn't make it there due to time constraint. From what I've read, only a car or a bus will take you closer, and even then you would have to take a trek to reach the pillar, but it is definitely a place to check out in Georgia. Ruins at the monastery date from an early medieval age, possibly 9th or 10th century according to studies. Unique thing about this monastery is that only monks from a religious order are allowed to enter there. It is not a tourist place and nobody is allowed to climb the pillar. To this day, only a 59-year-old monk lives there in solitary isolation. Surely you agree that this little known country of Georgia has a lot of very unique and amazing places. The country's dark Soviet history didn't stop this nation from growing and emerge as one of the rising tourist destinations in the world. Sharing my experience and giving ideas to you really makes the trip so worth it. Comment down below which destination from this list you love the most. If you like this list, please like and subscribe to the Bright Beasts channel. Watch out for more of my exciting adventures. See you in the next one.